Hey folks, welcome to a sequel of a video that I did last year where I sold about 90,000 comics, or 360 long boxes is what I ended up selling. In this video I'm going to be selling a lot less. I'm trying to get up to 100 long boxes, and here's what I have so far. There's 15 here, and working on box number 16, going through those guys. Just put a bunch over here that I'm saving. And what I'm going through right now is a bunch of comics from 2009. And as you can see, these comics are all like sort of bent. This was a collection I bought where the guy actually, it was a great collection. The guy had purchased pretty much every comic from like the early 70s up until, I don't know, probably 2012-ish. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of going through these, taking out all this stuff that's like just filler, that has some damage and just isn't really worth much, which is unfortunate because I'd like to actually read a lot of these, but they're kind of in rough shape. I'm putting aside stuff that's somewhat valuable, even though it's damaged. Like there's an Invincible 63 here. It's a little beaten up. There's a Red Robin #1. Not too bad, I guess. They're kind of like, they were just packed in this box too. Here's a Walking Dead 62. Not sure the value on that, but Invincible 65. Final Crisis #7. Fear Itself #6. So just trying to pull out stuff. Again, I'm trying to get up to 100 long boxes by basically end of day tomorrow. So I'm only up to 16 now, so this is going to be kind of a mad dash. I'm also going to be going to my storage unit. I have a basement here that's like totally full at this point. It's packed to the brim with comics. So I'm going to be going to my storage unit to pull probably about 80 boxes out of there. So let's see if I can actually get up to 100 by the end of the day tomorrow. The crazy thing I find about going through all these bulk collections that I buy, and a lot of them are from shops, is that there's a lot of autographed books in these. I mean, I know this is, kind of a unknown title, but still, and it even has a sticker saying signed. It's just weird that like autographed comics get thrown in with bulk sales. What also makes doing this hard is like when you have a box like this, when it's like all bagged and boarded independent, because I know for the most part, these really aren't really worth much, but they're bagged and boarded. So like, I feel like I should just be like taking the, taking the bags and boards before I sell them. But on top of that too, it's like, a lot of the stuff I want to read, honestly. Like a lot of the books look cool. And it's just like, they're just, they're not really worth that much, unfortunately. Unless you, obviously if I took the time to like list every one of these, it would be worth a lot more than $45 a box. But it's just like, I have over 100,000 comics. Like, who has the time to actually do that? See, more signed comics. Rare breed. 2 issues signed here. Also have Barack the Barbarian, which is, it's kind of funny because I heard that Barack Obama actually collected Conan the Barbarian comics. Oh, there's Bush and Cheney. That's funny. All right, so here's where we stand. It's about noon, and I finished going through everything in the garage, obviously keeping a lot, and I came up with just under 18 boxes. So now the fun part starts, where I have to go to my storage unit and try to come up with the other 82 boxes. And it's jam-packed, so this is going to be fun. Okay, here I am at my storage unit. And you can see how many more comics I got. Here we go. So you can see, full storage unit, packed to the brim. Hundreds of boxes. I don't even actually know quite how many, but there's a lot. So I need to get, 82 boxes out of here. That's the goal. So here's another thing I struggle with too, is like, okay, New Titans, it's not really like, a high value book individually, but like, look, I have like full runs of like every issue, you know? So in this situation, it's like, should I really be bulking them out, or should I be trying to sell them as a lot? So that makes this harder when it's just like so many different series that I have just these runs of. See, part of the problem I'm having too is even like where to put the boxes as I'm going through them, you know? I got one here that I got now, but like, where do I put the ones that I want to keep, and how do I keep digging in there? Like, see, here's another box. Got a bunch of Green Lantern, 70s Green Lantern there, 80s Green Lantern, and then Green Lantern Mosaic, Grendel. And again, like, you know, Grendel's probably not like a really valuable book, but I probably pulled out number 1 maybe. No, I didn't. There's number 1. So it's like a, you know, there's like a full run of Grendel here. So like that should be sold as a lot. Grimjack too. It's like I should be selling these things as lots, right? So it's 3:30. This is where I'm at. So that's only 21 boxes. And I have orders to ship. The kids are coming home soon. Gotta have dinner and bath time and all that stuff. So may not get many more today. This may be about it for today. So that leaves us, if this is 21 boxes, then that means I'm trying to get 79 tomorrow, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. So we'll see how that goes. Just going through some comics in my basement and came across a Spawn number 1. And looks like pretty decent shape. Higher grade. Which is good because, you know, I've sold a lot of these things, but the one I have currently is pretty low grade. So look at that. You never know what you find going through old boxes of comics. And more signed books, too. I don't get it. I don't know if they're just, like, worthless because, you know, it's Rex Mundi or Rex Mundi. I don't know how you say it, but, you know, it's autographed. Also has found a high-graded Alien Legion number 1. Also another book that I have, but it had a color lift, or, you know, tape pull. So there you go. High grade copy of that too. Another one, just found Sweet Tooth number 1. Another key, you know, modern key. I know it's gone down a bit, but still, it's a decent key to have. Okay, it is just about 9 a.m. on my last day to do this. So I am currently up to a little bit over 24 boxes. So that's 15. There's 9, so that's 24. And then, you know, about 24 and a quarter. So I'm gonna have kind of a conveyor belt system here where I'm gonna be sorting boxes. Stuff I'm keeping will stay over there. Stuff I'm selling will go over there. I'm gonna be taking stuff from my storage unit by the van full because I don't have any room to sort there. So this kind of makes the most sense to me. So again, it's 9 a.m. I'm at 24 boxes. Let's see how I do today. So just found a newsstand version of X-Men 282, first appearance of Bishop, and also a newsstand of Crisis on Infinite Earths number 8. But wait, there's more. It's not just a newsstand, it's a Mark Jewelers variant, which means you know, this is a rarer book. So cool. Also, I just want to say this Justice League Europe number 33, it features an insert with the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog. This is just a small sample of what I got. I have stacks and stacks of this book. There are so many of this book. All right, so it is noon, and here's where we stand. I only have 28 boxes still. As you can see, I'm adding more over there than I am over here. So, still trying to get 72 more by tomorrow. Not sure how that's going to be possible. Still haven't totally unloaded my van from this morning for the first time. So I have a feeling it's going to be a long night. Okay, it's I think almost to, I'm up to 30 boxes. Currently working on 31. Still finding minor keys like this. First Cap Wolf. It's a whole bunch of them all together. So my van is now empty. So now I'm going to go back to the storage unit to fill it up again. All right, so it is 8:30 p.m. I am up to 36 boxes. And it is now night, obviously. I'm going to be making a night run to my storage unit to get another van full. And that's going to be fun because there's no light in my storage unit. So this will be interesting. Okay, well, I kind of zigzagged my way into the middle of the storage unit. Just finished loading up my van. So now, you can see I kind of made some progress. Got in here a bit. So this is, it's good because if you've been paying attention, this means I have space to put all the stuff back that I'm keeping. So right now the plan is, it's about 9 p.m. I'm going to be going through all the stuff that I just loaded into my van tonight. And that means that tomorrow, any kind of difference that I have, anything that is not getting up to 100, I'm gonna have to come in here and just kind of clean house and just kind of grab things and hope, that I'm not giving away expensive stuff. It's funny, I was kind of criticizing people who end up, selling valuable stuff, but I guess this is the situation where that happens, where you're in a time crunch and there's just way too many comics to go through. Hello. It is around noontime on Wednesday, and as you can see, I mostly loaded up the truck. That is 75 boxes. I don't know if I explained, this guy that is buying from me, he usually comes to me, as I think is commonly the place, but he had asked me to bring these to him this time, and I do a lot of business with him, so I agreed. So that has kind of, led to this situation where I've been under the gun here. But again, I got 75 boxes. I need to leave pretty soon. So I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab as many of these as I can before I need to leave. And that should get me pretty close to 100, at least, around over 80, I'd say. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to bring them to his warehouse. I've actually never been to his warehouse before, so it'll be interesting to check it out. I gotta say, one thing that's been really nice is the weather has been cooperating a lot the last couple days. On the first day it was raining a bit, but this is the middle of December right now, and I'm out here in my t-shirt, so it's really nice out. So I gotta say, that's one thing that's kind of going in my favor. Not like last year, if you guys recall, I was freezing cold out in my old garage in my old house. Anyway, kind of running out of time here, so let me just start grabbing these boxes that I was going to keep, but, whatever. I'll just sell them. So there you go. They took the boxes out of the truck for me and put them on these pallets and wrapped them up. So they're gonna, I guess, break them up. I actually got to take a tour around the warehouse. I didn't film inside, but it was interesting to see how they kind of, they deal in comics, they deal in cards, deal in other kind of collectibles. And actually, he was nice enough to give the kids some presents. Got some rally monkeys and some different kinds of cards, including a bunch of random Pokemon cards. So, all in all, good day. Okay, it's a couple days later, and as you can see, I restocked my storage unit, although I did make a pretty good dent, I think. And probably after Christmas, I'll take some stuff out of my basement, because I have a bunch of comics in my basement still, and try to pack this tight. But as of right now, my count is 265 long boxes remain, along with 28 short boxes. So that means there's somewhere around 70,000 comics in the storage unit. I also have about 40,000 in my basement, as I mentioned. Also have 4,000 on eBay roughly, and about 7,500 on in my personal collection. So that means that my grand total remains over 120,000 comics. So still have a pretty big hoard to go through. Again, this was a good, experience of selling some comics and, freeing up some space. My garage was full of comics for a while there, so was good to free up space. It was good financially. Good, you know, exercise too. It was physically stressful and mentally stressful. So there's that. But again, you know, overall a good thing and a good way to end the year. But for now, going into 2025, the Hoard lives on.